Do you know you are rich beyond your imagination? Do you know there is no one like you on the face of this earth? Do you know the greatest miracle is taking place right now? Imagine you can feel free, be happy, and create the life you want to live. Well, guess what? You are alive. And because of that, the possibility to have those things are there for you. And because you are alive, you are unique. So what, right? I mean, big deal. There's 6.9 billion people on this planet. Human beings have been around for thousands of years. Yet, the reality is you are unique. So what does that mean? So let's just start with the definition of the word unique. So it's excessive, or exclusive, rare, precious, limited in occurrence, having no equal, and my favorite, existing as the only one. So what is unique about you? What is rare about you? What are your gifts? And do you know this? And do you embrace and feel this each and every day in your life? And my contention is, if you did, you would come to understand better the preciousness of this life. You would come to closer terms of your own humanity. You would come to understand your purpose and get busy creating from that space. So I like to give a little analogy that kind of speaks to this. So take riding a bike. Now, I can go outside and I can walk around the street and I can see some people riding a bike. I can turn on the TV and find a bike race and watch people riding a bike. I can go online and watch a video of people riding a bike. I can probably even go and find a manual and download it and learn and read all the things about a bike, the different kinds of bikes, how to ride it. There's wheels, there's spokes, there's handlebars and brakes and all these things. I can go into a bike shop and I can talk to somebody and they can tell me all about the different kind of bikes that there are and how to ride it and things of that nature. But until I get on that bike and I feel the sense of balance that is required to ride that bike, then I know how to ride a bike. And this is the drama that gets played out with us. Conceptually, we all understand we're a human being. We're alive, we can think, we can eat, we can talk, we can play, we can create, we can work, we can do all these things. But do we have that and feel that sense of balance every day that's required to feel who you are and feel that space of your own uniqueness? So to further illustrate, I'd like to tell a personal story. And this is something that's very personal. And it was when I was in college. And it was around my sophomore, junior year. And I went through a really challenging time. I had a lot of fear. I had a lot of anxiety, insecurity, doubts, lack of focus. And it was really, really hard. And this welled up a lot. To the point that it really paralyzed me, to the point where I couldn't really function. And it was really, where I really saw it, and my parents, was in my schoolwork. I started getting bad grades. I wasn't doing well. But on the outside, everything looked fine. I had friends. I was social. I was playing sports. And I had clothes. I had a car. I was, doing all these things. But inside, I was a mess. I would go to the library with the greatest intentions to study and do well. I wanted to do well. I wanted to graduate. I wanted to get a job. I wanted to do all these things. But yet I would sit in that library for hours on end, and I couldn't even read and get through a paragraph. I couldn't do simple math problems that were no problem. And I couldn't write, I couldn't comprehend, and it was really, really hard. And I got really, really scared to the point, like, what am I going to do? I don't even know if I can graduate. How is all this going to happen? And when I got to this certain point in my life, I had what you might hear a lot of people say, a moment of clarity. And in this moment, I saw myself with all the things that I was trying to pursue, or all the things that I was being pushed to pursue, whether it was a job in a certain career, money, lifestyle, family, all those things. And I realized in this moment that if I had all of those things and I still felt this way, what would be the point? And then I remembered in the same moment, I remember when I was a child, and I remember being free, I remember being happy, and having this carefree attitude and this blissfulness feeling. And again, this is all in this moment. I was, where did that go? I want that. Where did that go? And then, again, in this moment, in my brain, I said, all I want is inner peace. And I said to myself, if I have that, then I can do anything. And so from there, something got lit inside me, and it brought me to start searching. And at the time, that's really what I was doing. I felt, okay, I'm searching. I want this. This was my vision of what I wanted in my life. And I graduated, and I switched from an accounting career to luckily getting a job in professional sports. My environment changed, and yet I kept searching, and I kept learning, and I was reading and writing and journaling and doing all these things. And it wasn't until years later that I realized I was actually going through a process of discovering. See, I already had what I was looking for, but I was uncovering and discovering my own uniqueness and getting to that space. And it's a process that happens and unfolds for me every day. And it's led me to the point to where I was able to explore and really push my entrepreneurial spirit and start my own brand, Sportiqe. So I'd like to address the first question that I posed. Do you know you're rich beyond your imagination? So a couple years ago, I had the opportunity and the honor to be invited to a peace conference at the European Parliament in Brussels. The keynote speaker was a gentleman by the name of Prem Rawat. And subsequent to that, I've had the opportunity to listen and hear him speak. And one of the things he said is, everyone is rich. Everyone. And he said, to be rich, you need two things. One, you need something that's valuable, something that's precious, something that's worth a lot. And the second thing is you need a lot of it. So, if I had a gold coin or a gold nugget, well, yes, that's precious, it's valuable, it's worth a lot. But if I just have one, well, probably not rich. But if I had a lot of these gold coins, a lot of these gold nuggets, well then, yes. If I had thousands, millions, I can say, yes, I'm rich. And so what is it about you? What is it about everyone that's rich? What is valuable? What is the most precious that you have? And it's your breath. And it comes in such abundance. And so I ask again, do you know who you are Do you know what your passion is? What your gifts are? And do you understand what it means for you to be here on this planet? And You Are Unique is really about looking at oneself, honoring your existence, and understanding that you matter as a human being on the face of this earth. So, a snail got mugged by 3 turtles. The officer said to the snail, "Did you get a good look at him?" And the snail said, "No, it happened so fast." So it's a cute, funny joke. It's one of my favorites. But this is exactly what happens to us. A day goes by, a week goes by, a month goes by, and we're like, where did it go? Where did the time go? It happened so fast. A year goes by, it happens so fast. Then a lifetime goes by. It happens so fast. So don't wait. Don't wait. The miracle is happening now. You are here. The breath is flowing. So what do you want to do? How do you want to feel? So I like to conclude and recommend that you take one singular vision that you want for your life and begin to take a step and create from a space of your own uniqueness. Thank you.